Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today, we're going to be talking about the Terra Luna token. So, currently, this coin is one of the highest dumping token. You can see in all my chart, it is dumping by 10%. So, the price has lost about 16% in the last 24 hours. Price jumping from $80 all the way to $48. So, what am I doing, or what should you do if you are caught in this dump? Let's say you bought this token above $70 and you have a lot of tokens. Should you sell? Should you hold? What should you do? Well, I am not going to tell you this is a financial advice because this is just me sharing my opinion. I am here to share with you what are the measures, the steps I am taking to protect my portfolio against deep losses like this. So even though the dump is happening, I am somewhere benefiting from the fact that I own some Luna. So this is going to benefit long-term holders. So if you have a lot of coin, you bought on a higher price, and I don't think this is a time for you to cry because this is going to take a while, right? The move to the downside is not over. This is why me and you were also going to draw this chart from scratch and using no price action. If you watch all my analysis, I don't use price action. Instead, I have developed my own trading strategy, which I'll be using the boss strategy in this video. So stick by, no indicator is allowed. So let's first of all start by understanding what is Luna, because if you don't understand the fundamental analysis, how then will you even understand the fact that this coin is either a cheat coin or a good investment? So first of all, let's understand what this company is offering. So Luna currently, the price statistics is trading at $48.25. Like I said, it has seen a downside of about 16% in the last 24 hours. The current market cap is around 19.328 billion approximately, of which that has also seen a downside of about 16.31% in the last 24 hours. Now, if we talk about circulatory supply statistics, then the current market circulatory supply is around 400.574950 million tokens. That is what the current circulatory supply is. But if we talk about the total supply, and when I mean total supply, I'm meaning the amount of tokens or the amount of coins that has been already created minus any coins that has been what burned. So the current total supply is around 818.303147 million tokens. So with these statistics, what about the all-time high? What is the highest this price has ever hit? Well, Luna makes some good move in 2021, and I will tell you, Luna was able to hit in December 2021, around 27 December, 1 month ago approximately. It hit the price of $103, of which it has lost about what 52%. That is why it's still trading at $48. If you bought it not yet more than 1 month ago, this is why I see a lot of people are worried because they bought late just last month and this coin has lost 50%. What should you be doing this period? Well, stick by because I'm going to talk about that when we talk about the next step. But first of all, what is even Terra Luna? If you don't know what it is, why should you even buy into it? Why did you buy it? So, Terra Luna is a blockchain protocol that uses fit peg stable coins to power price stable global payment systems. Now, according to the white paper, well, Terra Luna combines the price stability and wide adoption of fiat currencies with the censorship resistance of BTC and offers fast and affordable payment resettlement. Now, Terra seeks to set itself apart through its use of fit-pegged stablecoins, stating that it combines the borderless benefits of cryptocurrency with the day-to-day price stability of fiat currency. It keeps it one-to-one pegged through an algorithm that automatically adjusts stablecoin supply based on its demands. It does so by incentivizing Luna holders to swap Luna and stable coins as profitable exchange rate as needed to either expand or contract the stablecoin supply to max demand. Now, this is the website. You can see the website. It said programmable money for the internet. Here you can spend, you can save, stake like never before. Now, like I said, what should you do? This is what they are telling you they are offering. Well, if you've already bought Luna and you're stuck in the market, the most important thing is should you just sit and wait? Well, for me, I am not going to sit and wait this coin keep dumping when I know there are other so many opportunities that I can leverage. just the fact that I am having that coin. So if it's up to you if you want to do this, but this is no financial advice. But if you're interested, here is what you should do. If you're not using Binance, because I'm going to be doing this explanation on Binance, because Binance is one of the top exchange that currently, if we're talking about security, I still stand with, because this is where I trade, this is where I do my everything. So you go to Binance and make sure you're on the right website. Make sure you're on the right website. So when you go to binance.com, go to the top of the tab and look for in. At the top of the in, go and look for staking. Now what this does is, staking is going to allow you to perform what it does is going to allow you, hold on, it's loading up. So what this does is that they have two types. They have locked staking and DeFi staking. Now each of them is staking, but in this situation, it's going to help you while holding your funds in a cryptocurrency wallet. Is you are going to be taking part in the blockchain network, like confirming transactions, right? If you know how staking work. But we're not here to talk about staking. If you want to learn more about staking, you can come to Makaveli Traders, where you're going to trade life with me. I'm here to just show you brief steps that can help you save your day while waiting and not give you heart attack. So when you come, like I said, when you click on in, it's going to bring you to this page. Now, I don't know if you have other altcoin. You can check which of your other altcoin right now you can stake. So all you need to do is come to the top of here where you have a search button and type what? Luna, and type Luna. So when you type Luna, it's going to bring you Luna. Now let me tell you, this is hot cake. This is hot cake. Why? Because they are almost sold out. The 90 days is sold out. That is 3 months. It's sold out. The minimum you can lock is 0.01. Now, when you lock, you're going to be paid reward. And this reward will come in form of either another token, right? Because they won't pay you back in Luna. They will pay you back in another token. That's the reward they give you for staking your coin. Now, you can now sell this other token and make back your money. Now, before I start going further to explain this, I'm going to tell you the advantage and the disadvantage. Now, there are two things you must understand is the risk involved. Just like trading, every aspect of crypto has its own risk. And if you're going into crypto without knowing the risk and understanding the risk, it's going to cost you a lot of money, because nothing comes free in this industry. That is why information is power. So the first thing I will tell you, you must understand the word imperishable loss. What does imperishable loss mean? Now let's go back to the chart and let me show you what imperishable loss is. So imperishable loss in situation whereby you probably bought coin here, right? And then price, instead of keep going up, it goes down and thing, right? Imperishable loss says that as price goes down does not mean as long as you don't sell the coin, price is likely going to come back and go above your entry. So you should know that even though price is going down, you are not to be worried, since you are staking your coin and you are hoping to leverage that idea of imperishable loss, that the only thing that will be needed of you is time. So you'll be required two things: patience and time. Now, why I say it is a risk that you should understand it is that the fact that the time is not measurable. So I can't tell you it is 1 month, I can't tell you it is 2 months, I can't tell you it is 3 months that it will take for your loss to end and turn back into profit. But eventually it is going to happen. This is why you must understand that one is, this is not for short term, this is for long term, right? Two is going to be something you're going to need the minimum of 6 months, right? This is why the here staking, you have 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, right? So 2 months, 3 months, but I will show you how you can leverage the minimum of when you're staking above 6 months. If things don't change after this time period, you can extend. I will show you also that. So take note, the time is immeasurable. It can happen tomorrow morning, it can happen the next year, it can happen 2 years from now. But you just don't want to stay permanent. You just don't want to stay dormant when this is happening. This is lost for spot. That is if you're a holder. That is how it works. You're going to see price go down and go back up. So staking, while price is going down, you'll be rewarded in other tokens. Now, the tokens they give you, the risk comes in the fact that you might be receiving so much loss on the token itself that the price of the token they rewarded you with, when you sell it, might not cover all the loss. But sometimes that is if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, that is if you're not that lucky and the price keeps going really bad, that is, you have to know how far is this dump going. This is why we have to also look at the chart after we talk about this. So you must know that the tokens you'll be rewarded has two chances. It's 50-50. That the token you will be rewarded will not also be dumping and has a chance of going up. Now, if the token you are rewarded with goes up, you could end up selling it, that you make double the profit of the money you used to stake. That depending on the token they reward you with, you can never know until you go ahead to start staking, and they will tell you this is the token you're getting rewarded in. Now, there are two types of staking. Like I said, it's been rushed, it's been sold out. The one for 3 months is sold out. You can see it's sold out on Binance. The one for 2 months is sold out. So once the dump started, everybody rushed. I won't lie to you, I'm one of those people who took the advantage. I saw the dump. I'm going for long term. I took action. So it's up to you if you want to take action. Remember, it's no financial advice, but this is a way for you to recover your loss. Because if those reward token end up being a coin that end up blowing, you will make good profit. Remember, there is currently the only available space is for 1 month. The good thing about this is you can unlock your token any day. You can decide that I'm no longer interested and close it. Binance will release your coin and release your reward. And again, you can decide that while you are locking your coin, you want to release your reward daily. So they will also give you your reward daily. So the current available is only likely to give you 9.43%, like approximately that is their estimated APY, right? APY, estimated profit, yearly estimated profit. This is likely what they estimate. It doesn't mean this is what will happen. The good thing is every day more stakers come in, the price is recalculated. So changes happen every day. So this thing will fluctuate as you are staking. So if after 3 months the price keep going down, you still return. And maybe by the time you're staking again, people who locked and 6 months or 3 months would have decided that no, they are not interested, and you see availability. So it as it's being sold out, after those who lock for that period end, this will open up. So maybe by then you have a chance of using a longer term. So please remember the down is side of it, that you need patience, and this is going to be a while. So it's something you just put into and just take your mind off it. You can decide to collect your reward daily, and you can use it for trading if you like. But let's go back now to the chart. So now I am going to draw this chart. It's going to be a quick one, and what as I'm talking, I am going to talk about some measure that if you are a trader you should be taking. One of those measures is important. Most of these traders, especially spot trader, they do not like using stop loss, and over and over again most of them get stuck in this dump. Some people will tell you, oh, I am not going in for a long time, I'm the one that just buy 2 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, or 1 week I sell. But at the end of the day, these are the same people that get stuck in this market. So the question is, if you know you're buying, it doesn't matter even if you're buying for 1 minute, you must learn how to use protective measure. Crypto is risky. Tell me why you think everybody in forex, not everybody is boldly going into crypto, because of the volatility. Let's not forget that most of us have never traded before, and we don't understand that. Just like now this is, let's go to the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart, right? So just like the forex have losses, prices go up and down. Crypto also prices go up and down. You have to take this at the back of your mind so that you take protective measures. One of the easiest protective measures is, if you're trading, is the fact that you can set stop loss even if it's stop. So it doesn't give yourself an excuse that, hey, I didn't set stop loss because the stop loss was the fact that I'm trading on spot. That is even a good reason to even set the stop loss. So this is the Bitcoin Gorilla box. So I'm going to bring the resistance and the support. Right. So, and again, I do see price has been experiencing some very funny move around this range. So I'm going to also get the support and resistance. Now, because of the showing you the staking, I am going to try my best to see if I can draw this fast, because time is not. I don't want this video to extend more than 20 minutes. So remember, if you like my strategy, you want to give me what, a thumbs up. So this chart is currently on weekly, so I'm going to try to interchange. I'll go through daily and weekly and make sure that I'm getting the line, because I told you it's going to be a multi-time frame so that we can run this faster. So as much, these are the patterns that are forming inside the box right now. And I will tell you something, is that the fact that I must not ignore this particular line because of what took place in this place. So this is a very important line. So where price is that the fact that we had the first touch here and a second touch, but there was no good stop any here because they completely trashed through it. And you can see now, according to these lines, for me, remember, a lot of people say there's a lot of lines on your chart. It's for a good reason. How many indicators do you have on your chart? Now, when I draw my chart on the weekly, you have to check it out on the daily. This is how the daily looks like. It's easy to understand. These lines are important, but anything line, for me, it is not a strong support. I don't give it credit, especially lines. I don't give credit to lines. So if you see my chart and you say how many lines are on your chart, you must know the value that I give to those lines, how I see them. I see them as intraday support and I respect them. That is why I make sure I show you them. But the most important area in my chart is just four areas, right? That is my resistance area, my support area of this box. That is first important area. Then my resistance area and my support of this box. This is where the Bitcoin Gorilla strategy comes in. Every other thing inside is just like a map. When you are in a map, you know, getting from one point to another. Sorry about my alarm. Let me turn it off. You know that getting from one point to another, you are going to have different drawings on the on the map and all of that, but it does not mean maybe you have this one telling you that, hey, there's a valley here, or hey, there's a tree here, hey, there's a little pond here, hey, doesn't mean they are so important in what you are looking for. Important area could be the kilometer, right? It could be those things. So those things I pay attention at, just what I show you. So according to my chart, we are coming to the point of $38. So $38, once price enter the $38 to $20 range, that is $38 to $20 range. I say this is a range because of what you see happening here. So once they have gotten to this point, so what is their chances? If they are going to respect this line, then we could say maybe it's a stop loss hunt. They probably clear all the people here, and we could see this bull coming back up to attack this point. But remember, if they return, they could get rejected just right at $62, right? They could just get rejected at $62. But you could tell me, why should I conclude so far? Well, that is the box telling me that around $62 to what? To $70, these people will dive, this coin will dive down. But in terms of line, like I said, line is not Bitcoin Gorilla strategy. It is combining the lines with my box that gives me the strategy, right? So you can see this telling me that if I put this, the seller's line tells me that this is where the seller's line, that's why I said $70, $70 to $72, just that range, right? So from that $62 to 7, if they try to say, okay, we just broke this line and we could dive, but we could find a way to go back up. We just broke a very important support on 4 hours, because this support, where you see this, my upline meeting with this line, I do respect that point. Anytime I see two support area meeting, it is a very important area for me. So this point is a 4 hour support, but daily support is more important, and weekly support is more also important. And the daily and the weekly support is around $36 to $40 range. So this range is where, for me, I treat support and resistance as an area, not a line, because I know lines are easily broken. That is why I say you have to know the perception I give it. So price from this range to this range, there's chances of pull up. So they could still move like this and move up, or they could move like this. So it could be that once they get here, they find their way back up at this range, or they could start struggling. The reason for the struggling is they are struggling to find a stable ground because of how they struggled when they were going up. So they will struggle even if they keep going down. But chances are from $19 to, at worst case scenario, they see $16. But I don't see this happening because this range could stop them. But most importantly is this $38 range. So this is what I see. So for now, this is something you're going to see through. If you like my analysis, subscribe. I remain Bitcoin Gorilla. Thank you for watching. Happy trading.